Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, alongside Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. And we've got David Aldridge, our Hall of Famer, patrolling the sidelines. We've got the Atlanta Hawks taking on the Los Angeles Lakers. The offensive rebound. Second chance shot. Jones, no luck. On the wing, Johnson. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Carries it from three-point range.
Got to get out on that if you're the defense. This rookie Ricochet can really do damage from the perimeter.
Ball's knocked loose. Young looking it over. Pass to Johnson. Here's the floater. Good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Back to Shaq. Van Exel with it. Lock at 6. The kick out to Bryant. And he's good on the 3-ball.
And Van Exel, a quick decision maker, especially when it comes to shredding the D with his passes.
Johnson, good.
A good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out. Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
Back to Okongwu. Here's Daniels. And it's Shaquille O'Neal with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Young for 3. Rebounded by the Lakers.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And here's Atlanta. In the corner, Daniels gets the three-pointer to fall.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Van Exel no good. Atlanta leading by 7. David Aldridge had a chance to catch up with head coach Bernard Moon. David, what do you have to say?
Now, I asked him about trying to slow down Trae Young, and the coach said you have to get the ball out of his hands. He can hurt you with the pass and with his shot. I'm not going to be surprised if you see them blitzing and doubling him in a portion of the game. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Now, here's Van Exel. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. To the middle. O'Neal with the steal. And Fox with a clear path to the basket.
Excellent anticipation from Shaq. He's in the right place at the right time to grab that one and get the break started.
Here's Okongwu. Atlanta again missing.
I can't believe he missed that 3. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving it. Well, you love the unselfishness, makes the next pass, and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
An excellent ball movement. Young being unselfish.
Lakers trail by 6. Shoots the 3. Rebound, Atlanta. One-on-one here. Okongwu down low. Can't cash in from close range.
Well, that's the look he wanted, but the defense doing just enough to impact that shot.
That one falls.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
Here is Daniels, following the basket by Kobe Bryant. And it's sent back by O'Neal.
And the aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with that size and length.
Number 5.
Young for three. He's just scored his first basket with that shot, making him 1 for 4.
And you're asking for more trouble than you can handle if you're going to let him just roam free from beyond the arc.
Outside, Jones. Pass to Van Exel. And a missed layup.
Oh, you got to finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
Now Johnson. Fires the three. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. Back right after this. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Atlanta?
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
They get it back. Off target at the rim. Lakers trailed by 7. Here's Kobe. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
Thin margin of error right there. You have to work for a better shot.
And that one's good. Daniels.
Nice execution by the offense, generating a good look.
Now here's Kobe. 5 points in the game. Okongwu grabs the board. The Hawks leading by 9. Young outside. Chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Outside, Bryant. Shoots over Reza Shea. Nails the 16-footer. Kobe's got 7 points.
Well, he got to his spot in the mid-range, and that's a shot he's going to make more often than not.
Here's Daniels. From down in the low post, it goes. Daniels has got the lead up to 9 now for the Hawks. Jones for 3, and they recover it. And that'll be the Lakers as it goes out of bounds. Lakers retain possession. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. I asked Quinn Snyder what he enjoys most about coaching, and the Hawks coach said the opportunity to compete in such an intense way. Also the tactics of the game and the intellectual part of player development. It's rewarding to see and have a part in someone's growth and improvement. Kevin?
David, that's coaching, right? Growth and development. A mind for the game for sure. I've always respected Coach Snyder. Kicks it out to Johnson. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. Johnson's got the lead back up to 9 now for Atlanta. Here's Van Exel. No good on the 3. And Atlanta has possession. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. Now Reza Shea. A wide open look here for Okongwu. His 3-pointers off the mark. Outside, Jones. Bryant gets a wide open look. Outside, Ori. Outside, Kobe. No good with the elbow jumper. The Hawks leading by 9. Young for 3. It's through for a second basket. He's now 2 for 6.
And this is what Young is known for, a knockdown threat from downtown.
Van Exel with it. He's picked up by Reza Shea. And the basket by Van Exel.
Nick Van Exel.
And so Young will bring it up for Atlanta. Pass to Daniels. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Atlanta shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And as a team, excellent. A season ago, about 80% when they got to the line.
Here's Fisher. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. O'Neal. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. The Hawks shooting their third free throw shot of the game. That free throw good from Daniels. The Hawks leading by 11. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pass to Rizachet. On the wing, Daniels. Over Fisher. The Hawks again can't hit. And here are the Lakers. Morey with it. Out to the right wing. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. From downtown, Okongwu grabs the board.
Boy, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. The Hawks shooting their fourth attempt at the free throw line right here. Here's Barry. Los Angeles with another miss. Atlanta with the ball. 13-point lead. Got that one up quick. Daniels has got 11 points.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
And stolen by Okongwu.
I see him.
Here's Young. He can't get that one. O'Neal with the defensive effort. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Fisher. Kicks it out to Jones. Back to Shaq. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. Johnson right side. No good from outside. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. They've been playing some ferocious defense. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Here's Krejci. Pass to LeVert. To the paint. And the dunk by Capella.
And how about his athleticism? For a big man, Capella is able to make plays above the rim.
The kick out to Fox. Off target with his three. The Hawks leading by 18. It's hauled in by Barry. The three from Bryant. Reggie with the rebound.
Well, his shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
Down it goes. Nice one there from Niang. And the Hawks lead by 20.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Now here's Kobe. 7 points in the game. Just 4 to shoot. And again, the Lakers no good. And the Hawks with possession. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Pass to Niang. Screen by Niang. Over to the wing. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. Trains the three-pointer. Krejci's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Well, you know what's going to happen when he gets a good look. The defense has got to run him off the line.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
It sure is. They've certainly accepted the challenge. The trick now is to sustain this effort.
Knocks down the 3 ball. Bryant's got 10 points in the game.
Well, that's basically a warm-up three for him. The defense can't allow him that caliber of attempt.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, when you look at the draft, it seems talent evaluators have a type. LeBron James says our league is always hungry for potential. That's the whole focus of the lottery. It makes sense that those guys who are taken 16 through 30 are on real contending teams and making impacts. Of course, Kevin, everybody wants to draft the next LeBron. Good luck with that.
Or work with the next David Aldridge, a Hall of Famer. David, thank you.
2 minutes.
Here's Krejci. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
A solid passer at his position. LeVert excels at finding his teammates when they're open.
Bryant's shot is off.
Look, that's a coach's nightmare. Your player has an easy chance to score and blows it by trying to do too much.
Here's Niang. Over Bryant. Pass to Krejci. And here's LeVert. Takes the three. Rebound by Van Exel.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
This one for three. No good.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
Inside. Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
For a center, he's maybe undersized, but his ability to get in the air to make a play balances that out.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. 55 seconds left to play in the third. Shaq with the screen. And Shaq with the slam.
It's just hard guarding O'Neal in general, but when he's working in the pick and roll, it's almost impossible.
Now, here's Capella. Man with it, and he drives in. LeVert with the wide open look. That three off the mark. The Lakers really having a tough go here. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. And a wide open look for Fisher. No good on the triple. Down low. And stolen by Fisher. And Shaq with the slam.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Los Angeles calls timeout. Free throw no good for Capella. And the Lakers call time here.
Well, he's been off the mark, and it's impacting his team's ability to put points on the board. He needs to reset his approach.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead, and this one may already have been decided. Hawks on top, just dominating this one, and will return shortly. And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Here's Van Exel. Cranes it from beyond the arc.
And one thing about Van Exel, that man is never scared to shoot it, especially from deep.
Out left to the wing. That bucket in no time at all.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first. Well, we've all had those as coaches. That's a no, 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 yes type of shot.
Pass demand. Here's Krejci. The Hawks working the ball around. No good with the triple. Lakers trail by 21. Here's Van Exel. That's in for his 5th field goal of the game. Makes him 5 for 12 so far.
And good work there from Van Exel, finding some space inside and exploiting it.
To the right side. Now LeVert. There's the triple. Nice D by Kobe. And it's the Lakers on the break. Up and in on the layup.
And just keeping things simple on offense. Van Exel spotting the open man and just getting him the ball.
And Kobe Bryant gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Timeout Lakers.
Let me hear you.
About a minute and a half through the 4th quarter now. To the wing right side. The Hawks again can't hit.
Well, that's a shot the defense felt like they could live with, and it worked out for them that time.
The Hawks leading by 17. To the inside. Here's Gay. And a check with the rebound. Bryant looking over the floor. It's Bryant converting down low.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
3 from Matthews. Good work defensively by Bryant. Here's the break. And the dunk by Bryant.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Hawks.
Well, they've been hitting threes at a high clip, and the defense hasn't done enough to challenge them at the line. They need to close out and run them off the three.
Pass to Barlow. Here's Buffkin. It's Matthews on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Can they get it? And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
Shaq with it. And that comes off the assist by Jones.
It's a tall challenge trying to contain Shaq, especially when he's operating close to the basket. Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. Now, here's Bryant. Bucket is good. Kobe's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Well, look, he's doing what he can to try to keep them afloat offensively, continuing to stay aggressive.
Nance with no one around. Hits it from 3-point range. And the Hawks lead by 15.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
The Hawks leading by 13. Pass to Gay. Back to Nance. To the paint. Here's Barlow. Here's Gay. Guarded by O'Neal. Here's Barlow. Misses the 3. And here's Los Angeles. They're on a 17-7 run. Van Exel no good. Matthews left side. Here's Gay. It's blocked by Shaq. Out to the wing. Back to Jones. Lays it up and banks it in. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Nance. Fox with the steal.
Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
Yeah, time is not on their side. The score is not on their side. Nothing you can do.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Bryant.
Substitution on the court.
17 seconds left in the game. Here's Okongwu. And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here. "12 seconds left in the fourth. Pass to Daniels. Young from outside. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels.
3-point.
And so it's the Hawks taking care of business in this one. They came in here and took care of